one of the most alarming statistics in education today, which is those pupils on free school meals are barely half as likely to get 5 good GCSEs, including English and Maths, as the national average. That is a scar on the face of our society. We need to remove that scar, and Tutor Trust is one of the main means, I believe, that we can start to do so over the years ahead.
We exist at the Tutor Trust to help close the attainment gap by providing really top quality tutors to children who need a bit of extra help. We think that the idea of providing a very personalised, professional tuition service to pupils is an idea that fits with a cross-party consensus that the attainment gap in the British education system should be closed and every child should have the chance to fulfil their potential.
The really smart places over the next decade are not going to be just ones who invest in infrastructure or commercial products. They're going to be the ones which invest in people. The sheer credibility that the Trust now represents in the way in which it provides a very, very solid value-added offer to young people in Manchester.
The recruitment process for the Tutor Trust is extremely thorough, and we've worked very closely with PwC and Teach First to ensure that we select the best candidates. Because of this, all of our tutors are academically bright, personable, committed and inspirational individuals.
I'm going to be employed with Teach First, and I feel like the Tutor Trust has really given me a grounding, a basis from which to work. The training has really helped me. I feel like I know what to do in situations that might be unexpected. I feel like I have a kind of authority to look back to when I start my work with Teach First.
I like it when I'm working with a kid that's found something really difficult, and then all of a sudden when I'm sat teaching them or explaining something to them, maybe for the 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th time, and they finally get it. And it's that moment where you finally managed to convey some knowledge that 5 years worth of school hasn't been able to give them. And it's the gratification in that moment that makes it all worthwhile.
Well, one of the reasons that the Education Out Foundation decided to back Tutor Trust was because we really admired and rated the people who were setting up this vehicle. Also, and critically, because we know there is good evidence that tutoring makes a difference. So what we're testing here is not only delivering yet more tutoring, we're testing, is this a vehicle that allows tutoring to get into the hands of the children who need it most? I have high hopes for this work. It's great to see how well it's gone down in Manchester.
It's absolutely essential for every city in the country to bring on their young people. People are what the future of this country is all about. Every city in this country needs the Tutor Trust. All young people need this sort of help.
Without a doubt that the students that have engaged with the programme and worked with the Tutor Trust have found it extremely beneficial. So I think that it's fair to say that progress has been made alongside all the other initiatives that we do. It complements the school's overall programme very well indeed.
I've got no doubt in my own mind that the Tutor Trust and the work that the tutors does helps the students. In terms of motivation of the students, we've definitely seen that go. The efforts that they're putting into their exams, the absence rate has come down, so we're convinced that it is making a difference to educational outcomes.
I think your tutors are very, very engaging bunch of young people. The fact they come through that door, first thing in the morning with a smile on their face, enthusiastic, I think they're fantastic advocates for yourselves. I can see from my youngsters in that room next door that you've got some youngsters who are sometimes quite difficult to engage and sometimes quite difficult to motivate in a normal classroom setting. But the one-to-one scenario or the one-to-two scenario certainly suits them. There's some very bright youngsters in there who sometimes need that extra little push, that extra little drive.
My tutor, I absolutely loved to bits. She was amazing. The way she just came in every time and just taught us things that in the exam I remember, like she taught us stuff like PAT system and A Forest, and I can just remember when I was just sat there learning it in the exam, and I think it definitely helped me.
Because when it's one-on-one tuition, you get to spend more time on specific things that you're struggling on as an individual.
The experience, I'd do it again even though I don't need it again, but she was just absolutely amazing, and I think everyone else should go for it.
We recognise that we are creating a growing cohort of university students and recent graduates who share our commitment to raising attainment in Britain's schools.
Tutor Trust is one of the most important and exciting developments in English education over the last 18 months.
The Tutor Trust is a small Manchester-based charity, but we have a simple and radical idea, and we've got big aspirations to take this idea around the country.
I strongly urge all schools that are looking for a really good use of their pupil premium money to contact Tutor Trust as a way of seeing that they really do target additional resources on those pupils who are in danger of falling behind.
The Tutor Trust, I think, is one vehicle that can help reconnect young people into the education system so they deliver their maximum potential.
It takes a brilliantly simple idea that pupils who are in danger of falling behind in English, Maths and Science at secondary school should be able to get individual or small group tuition in exactly the same way as middle class parents have taken for granted for generations.